My own husband, brother. Why would you do this?
You think you deserved him and all he left behind. I just want what should have been mine.
You killed him for greed, for jealousy. You will pay for this.
Try me and see if anyone can stop me.
It was a bright morning in Lagos, yet the city pulsed with its usual chaos. Honking cars, shouting street vendors, and the distant wail of the market horn. Amid the crowd, Tina walked briskly, her heels clicking against the pavement. Beautiful, intelligent, and ambitious, she carried herself with confidence, unaware that a shadow was slowly creeping into her life. Her phone buzzed. A message from her husband's office. "We need to talk. Urgent." Tina frowned. She had learned to trust her instincts, and something told her this was no ordinary call.
Hours later, the unthinkable happened. News arrived that her husband, Emeka, had passed away unexpectedly. His family arrived soon after, faces cold, eyes sharp. "You should have given him a child," his mother said, her words cutting deeper than any knife. Tina felt the walls closing around her, grief mingling with confusion and disbelief. Unbeknownst to Tina, Emeka's death had not been natural. His brother, Chijioke, consumed by jealousy, had orchestrated it. He resented Tina and coveted Emeka's property, which Emeka had secretly made her heir. Chijioke's plan was precise: lure Emeka into a staged accident, make it seem sudden and unavoidable, and seize control of the estate. That night, while the city slept, Emeka's life was extinguished by the calculated hand of family. At the funeral, Tina's isolation became painfully clear. She was barred from the most sacred rituals, treated as an outsider, humiliated for not bearing a child. The family seized control of Emeka's properties, speaking publicly as if she had no rights. Each word, each glance, cut deeper than grief alone. During this time, Tina noticed signs she had ignored: nausea, fatigue, strange aches. A hospital visit revealed she had been pregnant at the time of Emeka's death. Joy should have filled her, but the stress of grief brought tragedy. She miscarried. The hospital smelled of antiseptic and despair, and Tina felt her world collapse further. Friends tried to console her, but whispers and judgment followed her everywhere. She could not give him a child. No wonder he's gone. Every conversation, every look became a reminder of how society measured a woman's worth by motherhood. Yet, Tina's heart refused to yield entirely to despair. One quiet evening, sitting in her Lagos apartment, she remembered Emeka's words whispered privately. "I have left everything to you, my love. Protect yourself and protect what is yours." A fragile flame of hope flickered within her. She would fight, reclaim what was hers, and honor Emeka's memory. Tina began investigating. She reached out to lawyers, friends, and trusted elders. Evidence surfaced: threats, manipulated accounts, and witnesses who had long feared Chijioke. Gradually, the truth emerged. Chijioke's jealousy, which had caused Emeka's death, could no longer remain hidden. The confrontation came one evening. Tina faced Chijioke in the ancestral home. Her voice was calm but firm. "You thought I would remain powerless. Everything he left me, his legacy, his love, is mine. You cannot take it." Chijioke's sneer faltered. Public outrage and the weight of evidence had cornered him. He confessed, fear and regret replacing arrogance. The family, once blind to their own cruelty, fell to their knees. "Tina," Emeka's mother whispered, tears streaming, "we were blinded by tradition and greed. Please forgive us." Chijioke, ashamed, muttered broken apologies, unable to meet her gaze. Tina stood silently, years of betrayal etched on her heart. She felt no vengeance, only the power of truth and integrity. "I forgive you," she said steadily, "but know this, my strength was never yours to take. My life, my love, and my future belong to me." From that day, the family reconciled, humbled by her patience, courage, and unwavering integrity. Tina's story became one not merely of loss, but of resilience, justice, and triumph. She had endured the deepest grief a woman could face, the harshest judgment, and the bitterest betrayal. Yet, she discovered her strength, reclaimed her life, and honored the love of a husband who had believed in her. Months passed. Tina rebuilt her career, nurtured friendships, and visited her village roots, seeking wisdom from elders and solace in the land that had nurtured her. Each visit reminded her that even amidst betrayal and loss, life has a way of restoring balance. In quiet moments, she whispered the wisdom of her grandmother. "A woman who stands alone is a mountain the storms cannot move." And indeed, Tina had become that mountain, unshakable and resolute. Her journey became a universal lesson. A woman's worth is never measured solely by her ability to bear children, nor by the envy or greed of others. It is measured by courage, resilience, and the capacity to rise even when the world conspires against her. Tina had risen, and in doing so became an inspiration to anyone who has faced betrayal, grief, and injustice.